Hi, welcome to the video. I'm Mike Falco's Flips. In this one we're going to head out to Penrith in the Lake District, see what we can find to resell for a profit on eBay. In Penrith there looks to be about 8-ish charity shops all along the same stretch of road, so hopefully they're all open. It is a Saturday, so there should be, and I have been into Penrith before looking in the charity shops, but I can't remember it. I just can't remember it. It must have been a long time ago. So yeah, I'm gonna go and have a look. Right now we've just been up Air Force, which was down there. We made it to the top and we've kind of continued on, and we're here right now. We're considering heading up here, but it might not look much on camera, but it's a long way up and it's a long way down, and it is icy everywhere, and we've got 2 young kids. I don't know, we will see. We might go up there, we might not, but either way it's about lunchtime now. We're gonna have our lunch and then we're gonna head off to the charity shops, either in about an hour or maybe 2 or 3 hours if we decide to go up here first. Either way, fast forward to a short while where we'll be arriving in Penrith to have a look around the charity shops. So just arrived in Penrith. Let's go and see what we can find to resell for profit on eBay. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now on a Saturday, so probably not the best time to come to charity shops, to be honest, but we've got a couple of hours. Let's go see what we can find. I think there's quite a few here, all in quick succession, so let's go. Okay, so here's the first one right here. This Game of Knowledge here, I think there's a little bit of money in that, and it's only £3, but I don't think there's much in it. But for £3 it's worth having a look into. Let's head inside. Yeah, so yeah, old vintage game right there, MB Games. Yeah, this is right on the borderline of whether it's worth it. Nah, it's not worthwhile. Almost, but no. So they got some good prices in here, I'll give them that. For the Lake District it's quite reasonable. Just when I was saying that the prices in here are pretty good, this is £25. So I'll take that back. Oh, hang on, there's 2 here. Oh, it's closed. Right now. Just the box. Oh, it's this candle stand here. How much is this? £30. What's that? Let's build a bear. £4. Got a classic Payday, but it's £6. In the shop we just went in, we got a couple of tops for each of us, me and my partner. Nothing yet to resell. Let's see what we can find in this one. Anything good? Oh, it's a bingo set.
For tools. I'm cranking Statue of Liberty. I'm a foot soldier with
Rat King?
So Mummy's Shredder. I'm cranking the Statue of Liberty.
Back to Scotland.
Yes. Oh yes.
Well, that's not bad. £3. So just some reduced chocolate from that one, £3. Let's have a look in this one. This one looks like a more kind of independent type of charity shop. Oh, can you go? Oh, it's upstairs. Is it? there's an upstairs bit here. Let's have a look what's up here. Looks like an Aladdin's cave here.
Yeah.
I know. See, some of the rarer things like this. Is that ceramic as well? No, that's plastic, I think. Might be worth something. Claire found this. It's like a butter dish that they only really seem to do in the US, as far as we can see. That's only £2. Monster truck. I'm going to put this one back, I think. It's an old applause tank. There's no date on it. 175. The quality of it just seems good. Yeah, so just this from in here. £1.75. Something about it. It's an applause on an applause tank. It must be from the first film, I reckon. Check out all these. We've got the Hobbit game, we've got Lego Hobbit, we've got Stratego, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit. I don't see any prices on any of it, but maybe it's on the back. Let's have a look. Alright. £20 on that. 20, it's not even new. So God knows what the rest will be. 20 quid. 20 quid. Everything's 20 quid. I don't have any signal in most places around here. It's just like nothing. So there's two more charity shops just here. I think this might be the last two. It's quite a good stretch, really. They're all pretty much off this one road. But yeah, we're not done too well, but it's nice to just have a look around anyway.
There's a bird bin up there, if you want it.
The price of
I've sold these before for okay money.
Dad, look at that. Daddy, is this the last shop there?
Possibly. No, there's one next door, isn't there? After that, maybe. Look at that. No, it's not old. It's 2009. Might there still be a bit of money in that? That would look kind of cool displayed somewhere, wouldn't it? How much are they after for it? £3. I think I might give that a go. Oh, we found lots of money in there.
15 quid.
Yes.
I've never been since.
That's it for here. I'm going to head back to where we're staying and have a quick look at what we've got. See how much money we can make reselling it. Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness.
This is the foggiest I have ever driven in. So we've just finished our break up in the Lake District, up in the Northern Lakes. We're now in the Southern Lakes here in Kendal. This one is just on the outskirts of Kendal, this one. It's a Northwest Air ambulance. Never been in before. Just had a quick look before I set off. the charity shops kind of in the area, and this is the first one, and the rest are all kind of in the middle of Kendal. So we're going to park up, have a little look around. We might have a walk up to the castle here in Kendal. We've done that before, but it was a long time ago. And check out all the charity shops. With them being so close together, pretty handy. Anyway, let's get in here, see what we can find. So I think this here is kind of like a donation centre by the looks of it. Let's have a look. What chairs we got? Look. I see you. No, you can't go up there. Classic rum toff. £6. You see, when I do find these now, they're just a bit too much. Oh, they've got CDs and DVDs and stuff, and games, board games. Let's have a look at the, see if there's any video games. Oh, that's kind of cool. Fylde facts, Star Wars. How much are these? £2. £2. What do you think? Is that worth it for these? Maybe, maybe not. This is £4. These are usually okay, but not so much the VHS ones. Not for £4, not for the size of it. It's a bit damaged. Oh, this way. Never heard of that before. Trinket for a £5. Yeah? Sealed jigsaw, but nothing too special. Couple of Lego Star Wars pictures on the wall there. What have we got here? A bit of Hornsey contrast. £5 but no lid. Oh, I really like these signs. £4.50. What do you think of these signs? No. Oh, that one's good. Coca-Cola one. Wish I could pick this shop up and put it where we were. Hideous biscuit barrel, £3. Yeah, it's a bit chipped on the lid. A lot chipped on the lid. Oh, we found one single video game. This might be the only one in the place. We've got something here called a Unipal Plus. I can only find one out there that's just sold for £39. But it's new. That's the only one. They only want £3 for this, so it might be worth it. So 3 things from in there. This is a kind of interesting one I've not seen before. So it's a charger of various things, I think, but it runs on batteries, like regular AA batteries. This is a good one. I don't know if I actually got this on film, but it's like a glass ornamental, like rose, like, don't know. We'll have a look at it later. I don't want to get it out now. It being so fragile, but we'll have a look at it when we get home. And this classic kind of Coca-Cola sign, look at that, it's from 1991. There were a couple of others as well, but they were all $4.50. So if they were a little bit cheaper, I probably would have bought them all. I really like that one. So we've just arrived in central Kendal. It's £9 that.
I know.
Video games up here, but nothing good, all like football games and stuff. It's nice of her to open the door for you then, wasn't it? It's a very, very kind thing for her to do. Kind of like that, but these never sell, these Flandishes. This is the kind of random thing that might be worth something. 125 years. £5 though. Nice, isn't it? Look at that weird little Tesco Express as well, yeah. Very oldie worldy. Oh, should we head in here?
No, that's a small size. It's a small.
Bit like theme hospital, I think. So I just found this. This seems to be quite good. It's not the best quality truck, like vintage truck I've ever seen in my life, but it's made in Hong Kong. I'm just having a quick search. People have it up at really high price. So that's this, I think, but it's missing the back bit. I'm just going to check out these games as well. I'm not sure if any of these are actually any good. Let's have a look. So this one's quite good. Prices all over the place, but only one that's worthwhile out of all of them. £2. Complete with manual. And pretty good desk. Books and music, I think.
Yeah, but as well. I will.
Blackpool trams.
Why does it take
Oh my lord, look at that. Hornby Paddington.
Some McDonald's toys.
Yeah. We need some more McDonald's toys, don't we?
Yeah.
What's the door?
Option. Don't think I've heard of that before. I like them. Rumin's. Well, there's a boys shop over there, which is like that jigsaw that I got. Very much a, is it a Scotland and kind of northeast, northwest thing only? I think it might be. There's another one just there. That's kind of cool, isn't it? Made in Korea. It's got the vintage then. So I don't know on these. These are from like the late 90s, but I've got no signal. They're not new. They've definitely been out and possibly played with. These are just like cheap kind of Chinese brand, I think. But these might have a little bit in them. I'm not sure. This might have been good, but £30. It's too much. Oh.
Dad, this is our home.
Oh, look at this. That's kind of cool. I've had a similar one to this before, bigger. They went for good money, 15 quid. It's probably not too bad. That might be good. That's 2,000 pieces in it. Sure, £3.50. Maybe. Brew Brothers.
Which is the most complicated accounting job in the world, and can make a mistake like that on his
Jim, that's a good point. How the hell can he have been Chancellor when apparently he can't count?
Well, you know, that is up to Richie Sunak to sort out, and let's just give him a chance to have a look at it. He's already put his independent advisor in.
Playmobil? I don't think that's Playmobil somehow. This is some kind of like early prototype.
Other news, we discuss.
Badger has lost an ear. Mr. Honest. I remember that weird looking guy.
Yeah. Zombie girl.
Zombie girl. Acrobats, never heard of that one. £4. Yeah, so the castle ruins just up there, top of that hill. We haven't really got time. Our parking runs out in 40 minutes, so we're going to head back to the car. Head home and see how much money we can make reselling this stuff that we got from here and from Penrith the other day. How much we can make selling it on eBay. So it's a little bit later now, and I'm going to take a look at the stuff that I picked up on those 2 days charity shopping. I think I only did about a couple of hours on each occasion, so it's not like we spent all day doing it. We just kind of had a little look around the shops and some of the sites and stuff at both places, Penrith and Kendal. So the first footage you saw was Penrith in the North East Lake District, and this is everything we picked up from there. Not a lot, right? Not that much. But there's a couple of decent things here, but not these games. Now, one thing I would say about both Penrith and Kendal, the phone signal was like terrible in both places and much worse in Penrith. I just couldn't get a signal almost at all in most of the town. I don't know what was going on, just nothing. Just couldn't like scan anything in, look anything up. So I had a bit of a stack of games, put a load of them back, but I thought these two were okay, especially this one, but I was wrong. They are not worth that much. £4, that is only worth about 4 or 5 quid. £3 what I paid, that's only worth about 5 or 6. So yeah, we're going to basically break even on those two. Bad decision to buy them, but I was just going a bit on my gut on them. I thought that they were going to be okay, but they're not. Let's move on. This was only 50p, and can't find too many of these out there. I think it's worth about like £6 thereabouts plus postage, so not a great deal, but I thought it was kind of unique looking for only 50p. This here is a butter bell, which I had never heard of before, and to be honest, I'm not completely sure what it is all about. But does it shape your butter? Do you put your butter in, like kind of put it in, bring it out, and then it's shaped like a bell? Is that how it was? I could be completely wrong. I do not know. But this one is this brand, Butter Bell Croc from 2013. And these can do pretty well, some of them. This is kind of plain, I guess. If you can ever find a Le Creuset one, they go for quite good money. So look out for these out there. I think this one I can probably get about £20 for it, plus postage, only paid £2. This Simba here I think is a good one. It's on an applause tag rather than like a general kind of Disney tag. I think this is from the first film, and I found a couple of people out there who had managed to get fairly decent money, kind of up to £20, something like that for this guy. So I think it should do okay. I only paid £1.75. My favourite find out of all this stuff is this. £3 is what it was. And I bought this purely just for the fact that I think a collector would want it. It's like it'd be a cool looking shelf sitter. The only person selling one of these in the UK is asking £25.99 free postage, but it's for spares and repair kind of thing. So I don't know if this is complete. I've not looked yet, but one way or the other, we'll make a good return on that £3. I just think it's really cool looking. It's not that old. I think it's like early 2000s, so it's not like proper vintage, but it's still pretty good. Like there's a few being sold in America, and they go fairly often enough to make it worthwhile. And I will be one of very few people in the UK with it. This is everything from the second day. I think overall we've got a better lot of stuff right here. Got another Snoopy item here, which I paid £3 for. It's a large money box. Can't find anybody selling this exact one out there. I can find people selling ones that are about half the size for, you know, sometimes up to like 15-20 quid. Varies a lot, I guess, depending on condition and the particular one you have. But for £3, definitely worth a go. That I really like the design. It was made in Korea, which I think will therefore date it to what, early 90s at least, if not older. Next is this Unipel Plus. I'd never actually heard of this. It's some kind of charging thing. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. But there's actually a receipt in the back. Let's have a look how much they paid for it originally. So it's from a Jessop's in London, Oxford Street, on the 23rd of the 6th, 2015, and they paid £34.99 for it. So yeah, I think we can get at least 20 quid for this, maybe a little bit more, as long as it's all there, which I think it is. This brand new sealed jigsaw puzzle here at the back is worth, I think it's only worth about 10 to 15. I hope this was going to be one of those ones that was going to be worth loads. It's 2,000 pieces. But no, I think about 10 to 15 is what we'll get on it. Not too bad, only paid £3.50 on it. And this is another random jigsaw here. Paid £5 on this, which is a bit more. I just thought I couldn't find any of these out there, and it's brand new sealed, and I figured this is something that a collector somewhere would want. I'm not sure on this, but yeah, you got to try these things. I'm sure, you know, we're definitely going to make our £5 back, but hopefully somebody out there will want this and they'll pay a bit of money for it. I'll probably aim quite high and then come down if I need to. Next is this. I paid £4.50. It's a Coca-Cola, like old-fashioned vintage style, like metal sign. I quite like these metal signs. There's some pretty decent ones out there. Really not sure on the price on this. I had a quick look on eBay, couldn't see this particular one. But £4.50, I'm pretty sure we'll make a decent amount back on that. This here, I nearly didn't bother with this, but the condition seemed pretty good for its age. I reckon it's probably 80s, just judging by the look of it and the fact that it was made in Hong Kong. Is there actually a date on here? I'm not seeing one. But yeah, it's a couple of people out there managed to get a decent amount for it and in worse condition than this, so for £2.50, definitely worth a go. And this one here, my partner saw this and it's worth pretty decent money, I think. I can't find this particular one with like a heart-shaped rose, but I've found similar kind of things. Sometimes people are getting good money without the box. I've got the box, and I'm guessing it's certificate or instructions, not really sure. But it's in really good condition, and £5 what we paid. I think we can get at least £25 plus postage back on this. Maybe a bit more, just because it's quite unique, and I can't find any others out there that are just like it. And lastly is this. I'm pretty sure this is a good one. There are prices all over the place on this. It seems very rare in the UK, like very rare. There's not many for sale at all. There's a few more in America, but if you've got this brand new sealed, it goes for about 50 quid. So I think we've done okay. Condition is good, has its manual. So I only pay, what did I pay for this one? I think it was £2, yeah, £2. So I'll put on the screen now roughly how much money I think we can make reselling this stuff on eBay. As usual, it is always an estimate, because, especially with this stuff actually, because there's a lot of like randomness here, like this and that, and the sign and the tin. Like, it's all kind of, I can't find many out there, or any out there in some cases. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you in the next one.